Hello there, this is Tracy. I have a layout and process to share with you. This is for Mercy Tiara's challenge, and I actually took pictures of one of my. This is actually a recent layout I did. That's my basically my current favorite layout that I've done. Um, and I used the Maggie Holmes collection in it, which is my favorite collection. And then the title of this page is actually going to be I Am Giddy for Scrapbooking because that's my screen name. Her challenge was to either three topics you could do. Your why you have your screen name and how did you get it? Layout about your favorite products, or a layout about I think it was why did you start scrapbooking or something like that, or I can't remember what the third one is exactly, but I am basically doing mine on my screen name, and then it's a little bit about my favorite collection here. Anyway, and this is mostly the Maggie Holmes collection, but that paper right there is Dear Lizzie, Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm collection that I'm matting those pictures with. And I had them developed at Walgreens like that. You can do like a collage print for 39 cents a piece, I think, and you can put up to like 9 pictures on one. It's 39 cents for a 4x6. It's more if you get bigger sizes, but I just did the 4, and I wanted them to look more like that, where it's almost like when you go in those little photo booths and you get the pictures taken. I wasn't looking for that look, but that was the shape, is what I'm meaning to say. I wanted it more vertical as opposed to horizontal. And now I'm gonna mess around with layering. That the background paper is Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm too. And I'm cutting out pieces, trying to figure out what layers I want. That's all. I love that black and white-ish what do you call that? It's like a chevron. Love that paper. That one. Just love that. That's from the Maggie Holmes. And here I show you just a smidge of sewing that I'm doing. That I had to do it off camera because it took so long. I actually took the Tim Holtz edger and edged every single edge of these papers, and messied them up real good. And then I sewed around every edge too. I like to when you do that, when you distress at all the edges, it makes the paper almost look like leathery when they're stacked layered like that together, and it just creates such texture to the page. I really like it. And I did it to the outside page as well. So, and here I'm showing you this one. It took quite a while. It takes a while to do all those papers, so I did that off of film. doing? Oh, here I'm gonna spray. That is the Heidi Swap Shine spritzers, and I use the teal and silver. I cannot remember the name of the teal one, and I don't have it in front of me. And I used just some white paint that I have mixed with water. I use white paint a lot. I have lots and lots and lots of paints I used to be a toll painter. And now, and I loved toll painting, but now that I scrapbook, well, toll painting is kind of it's passe. It's not, you know, even the style that you can make with it is not as in. But also, when I can do any crafting at all, I want a scrapbook. So that's what I do now. But I do use my paints for other things, for stuff for my kids and stuff. And I want that little thing that says Maggie Holmes on this layout somewhere, because for me right now that's meaningful and I want to remember it. Excuse me. Now I'm going to cut out some hearts. That's PAL paper. It's the silver, and then one of those sheets is more of the pink silver. You can't tell so much in the video, and I'm cutting those out with those Lawn Fawn hearts, the die cut. And I have to go over them a few times to get that PAL paper, to get it through the PAL paper, because it has that plastic on the back. And now I'm going to cut out some with that Maggie Holmes. I don't use nearly all those, not even close, but I'm going to say I save them. Now I'm looking through the ephemera collection of the Maggie Holmes, you know, the ephemera package from the Maggie Holmes collection. Love that little package. That actually came in my citrus twist kit. And now I'm cutting a little piece from one of the Maggie Holmes papers, and then that's all stuff from the ephemera collection, and I'm messing around. I'm going to end up changing that as we go along here. I try this, I try that. And I love the little camera, but I do end up finding a better one. I don't know how I missed it the first time around, but this layout actually took me a long time to do for some reason. Well, one of the reasons is that I started it at around 12:30, and it was a short day for my kids, so I had to pick up my daughter. Well, it was actually past 12:30. I don't know, 12:45. Now I'm sewing some more because I want to sew that that cluster up the right. And there's the Maggie Holmes. Anyway, I was going to sew that too. Anyway, so I had to go pick up her. Then I worked for, 20 minutes when I got back, and then I had to leave and go pick up my son. Then I had to leave and go pick up another kid. Then I had to take a bunch of teenagers home. Kids needed rides today. So, of course, I'm happy to help them out. So I took them home, and then I come home and I started a little bit more, and then I had to do something. I don't know. And then I had to make dinner. And then, this layout, but I left everything out. But so that's why. When you're interrupted 15 times, it takes longer. That's just the way it is. Your brain has to get in gear. Okay, these tabs are from the DIY shop. They're accent stickers from crepe paper. And I just really like them. I think they go with this collection. Actually that may have come in the citrus twist kit, and I can't remember now. Did that come in? No, it didn't. I bought this at my little scrapbook store. But all the stuff on the left bottom thing, that is from the Maggie Holmes collection, except for that the oval sticker came from the DIY shop. I'm at the very bottom of that cluster, and then that strip of it looks lacy, that border strip that came from the DIY shop. I don't remember if you could tell that when I was pulling it off of there, because I was yakking about something else. Now I'm starting to stick the stuff down. I'm sewing 2 hearts on top of that and butterfly, and I go over it twice. So it has a POW glitter heart, and then it has a little Maggie Holmes paper heart. And I bent up the little butterfly to make it have a little more texture to it. That label right there, that's all from, again, from that ephemera package, Maggie Holmes. Except for that little strip of triangle paper, that's the Dear Lizzie. And now I punched a little circle out of the POW paper. My circle punch is not good, that little one that I have. It's old. I think it's actually Creative Memories. And I'm still trying to get that Maggie Holmes on there somewhere. There, and now I lost a chunk of video there. But now I'm going to start working on my title. There's an I, and that is, I have those with me right here. Oh, I don't have the M is Subway glitter letter stickers. And it doesn't say they're polka dot. Doesn't say it on the package what color. And then that white. What do I do with those? Thought I had them all out. Oh, here they are. Okay, so the white is Lax white glitter, and the silver is Reindeer, and those are glitter too. The number 4 is cinnamon foil letters in robin's egg, and then scrapbooking is daiquiri foam. I found other letters that I wish I would have used for the word scrapbooking that were more of like a teal that I had, that they're new. I just got them and I forgot that I had them. Don't you just hate when that happens? But that's right. It looks good. Okay, I put the little 8 there up at the top cluster because that's my favorite number, and it was my number all through as a child when I was into sports big time, and so I would always, my jersey would be number 8, and since this layout is about me and my name, my screen name, and it's about me scrapbooking, I saw that 8 and it just felt right and good to me to have it on here. So it doesn't have anything at all to do with scrapbooking, but it does have to do with me. And there I try a couple of different wood veneers, and I go back to the star. I put that circle on the camera lens, and then I put a star in the middle. And you had to have wood veneers, you had to have thickers, and you had to have 3 or more lines of handwritten journaling. So that's why I put those, although I would have anyway. And here I'm writing, I chose my screen name because I truly am giddy for scrapbooking. I used a 4 to represent my 4 kids, since 99% of my scrapbooking is either for or about them. This is a picture of my most recent favorite layout. I was really happy with it when I was done. It is going in Elena's scrapbook, so this is my way of enjoying it in my own book. I used the Maggie Holmes collection to create it, and I am positively giddy for that collection. And by the way, those tabs on the left, there's 3 tabs there that I had put and then I moved. I'm going to put the date on one of them. But those are from the DIY shop accent stickers. Crepe paper. Now I'm using glossy accents to glue those down. And I could put a couple more hearts up there. And then I realized, oh, I have to have a little potty person with her skirt. And I end up putting her over above the hearts there. And that's where the Maggie Holmes is going to stay. I put a pal paper heart. That's a pink one. And then a little star on top of it. Had a heck of a time getting that heart to stay. Little bugger, he kept not wanting to stay there. I don't know. I guess the pal paper is hard to glue too. I put a star on top of the heart on the butterfly. And there's where my little pearl goes. And then that word says bliss. And I realized I wanted a camera here since it's about scrapbooking and pictures. And I try it everywhere and I end up going back up there in the corner on the right. There's where I put the date. And I'm starting to feel almost done here, gluing everything down permanently. And still got to figure out that little camera. I think I'm finally going to put it down there. That is where it ends up, so yep, there we go. Thank you so much, Tracy, Mercy Tiara, for having this challenge. It was super fun. I loved, oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. That felt blank over there to me. So I put that little tab, which is from Maggie Holmes, and it says joy. So here's my final pictures. Thank you so much, Tracy, for this challenge. It was a blast. I really loved scrapbooking this. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.